Hey guys, what is up? This is Jimmy, your Balls521. Today I want to talk to you guys about decision making. And before I start off with anything, I want to describe my own life, the opening route here. I run straight to the B flag, and you gotta get to play the objective because the other team, they're gonna be going for this B flag as well. So you can get a capture kill or something. I quickly turn because I know guys will be coming from that angle. And right here, I see that there's some type of equipment, maybe a bouncing Betty, and I see that it is a bouncing Betty, and I notice it, so I'm going to take my time, not push up too far. Get the bouncing Betty, just, get it out of the way, get a 50 points. But I'm not going to rush into that room, because there might be a guy camping in there. So instead I back it up, a teammate runs by, he's kind of my bait. You got to use teammates as bait at times. He gets killed, but I pick the guy up. Right there, I call in the Blackbird. This is when you got to take advantage of the enemy team. I duck down because I didn't have any type of angle, and right here you can see I could see most of the enemy team covering this C flag. The only thing I can do is use the equipment C4 because I don't want to pop my head out. I'll probably get killed. So the C4 was a definitely safe option right there. I ended up picking a kill, so I let things die down, took a different route, and now I'm just going to use the Blackbird VSAT to my advantage to get the set of streaks, because what you need in this gameplay to get the high scoring games is the dogs and the swarm. So that was just a little description. I felt like I wanted to talk to you guys about what I was thinking as it's going on. And a lot of times I don't really talk to myself, this is what I need to do and why. It's kind of just instinctive, but for the player that wants to get better and watches YouTube videos to get better, they kind of or might need a little description, with the voice, me saying what I'm thinking. So it's different for me, hopefully helpful for you guys, and that's what I just wanted to tell you. And like I got the streaks, you'll see me. The streaks really go to work in this gameplay. It's on the map Yemen. I'm using the Vector. I believe the attachments are the silencer and the fast mag. The final score to this gameplay was 131-2, and both my deaths honestly are my own fault. Very disappointed in the gameplay itself because it could have been 131 KD or something. I end up running into a pack and making a bad decision. Like I said, it's all about decision making in this game. I run into a pack, make a bad decision, and die late into the game. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about was that decision making aspect of Call of Duty, because a lot of times your gun skill might be up to par with some of the better players, and that might not be your problem. You might say, I feel like I have good accuracy, I'm pretty quick on the sticks, but I'm really not succeeding yet. What's my problem? And my answer to you would probably be your decision making. You're probably running into the wrong gunfights and putting yourself into the wrong situations that's getting yourself killed a lot. And that's the problems I have with myself a lot. A lot of times when I die either close to a streak or when I'm just getting started with a new life, it's my fault. At times the game makes you frustrated and you feel like that was the game's fault, especially with games like with the death streaks and stuff like that. You're like, I can't blame myself for that death. But in Black Ops 2 there's not as much annoying stuff that goes on. I'm not going to say it's a perfect game, but a lot of the times I have to blame myself because of the decisions I make. And that was my point to start off the video. So hopefully you took something away from that, just me describing my own opening life. And the first life, the opening route in this game, especially Black Ops 2, because of the 2-round domination system, it's crucial. So if you don't get off to a good start, it's not going to be a great gameplay. And you'll see I'm still flawless heading into the end of the first round. And I'll show you guys when I make a big mistake here. I think there's 40 seconds left. And right now, look at the minimap. I kill that guy, but I do not know what's to the right of me, so I'm going to take my time. Might be a guy in that building, I don't know. So I'm going to get into this little building in the middle as quickly as possible so I don't get picked off. End up seeing that there is a guy there, and this is my mistake. Try to get the guy on B. Should have looked at the VSAT and killed the guy who was kind of covering him. And that was my biggest mistake. You might say, why'd you call in that VSAT with 30 seconds left? You didn't really use the time to its full potential, so to say. The reason I called that in is because I was kind of alone. I was using an unsilenced weapon, and I needed to make sure that I would get my streaks or at least be alive towards the end of the round. And a lot of times I use the VSET if there's 25 to 35 seconds left in the game, just to make sure that I don't die or to make sure that I get my streaks. It might not be using the whole time limit available. I think the VSAT gives you 40 seconds or so. I'm not too sure. But what it does, it gives me, a sense of, calmness, because I know where everyone is, and I'm going to protect myself with that knowledge. And right there, I made a bad mistake looking for the guy at B flag, got a little eager, and I think the main problem with that was my unsilenced weapon really let the people know where I was. So that's also my reasoning on that. And if you guys aren't playing the objective as you have the V set up, you're really killing yourself, because that's the best time to play the objective. A lot of times when you're trying to cap a flag or something, people know where you are, obviously, because it says losing C flag, losing B flag, something like that. With the VSAT up, although they know where you are because you're capping a flag, you also know where they are. So that's kind of putting yourself on an equal playing field, and maybe sometimes even an advantage for yourself if you consider yourself a better player than the enemy team. And a lot of times, not to be cocky or anything, I feel like I'm a better player. So that's gameplay, guys. There's my mistake I made. Just kind of ran into the A flag where there's a pack of them there. So that's what I got. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary, and I'll talk to you soon.